is Winfried Holzer. I'm born in Windhoek, went to school here, went to university at South Africa. I'm trained architect and urban designer.
My name is Henry Kutsia. I was born in Windhoek, but I spent a large portion of my life living in Honorarium. The art that I do is primarily marble sculpture at the moment. I also experiment with a bit of drawing.
My name is Kabel Dagale. I'm from Namibia. I was born in Tasmania, from Maheke. I am a sculptor, basically specialized in stone. Now I'm currently working on marble as the main material that I'm working on.
What defines me in 3 words is I'm a humanist, activist and realist.
3 words to describe it has probably been transcendent, supernatural, spiritual.
3 words that describe me most in my art, I would say I'm an activist, I'm a risk taker, and I'm an experimenter.
What inspired me is actually my turn in Europe, where lots of places architecture is filled with art, and I thought our architecture these days is very soulless, and we need to get art back into the architecture.
Well, I've always had an interest in art, even as a young boy. I used to draw a lot. Kind of lost touch with it and worked in other industries for a number of years, and recently an opportunity came around again to re-involve myself with the arts, and I took it, and it just feels like being home, you know, working with art again.
What inspired me to be an artist, I would say I'll take it from my father, who used to make this walking stick with a decoration that he used to sculpt, carving, I mean. And in the blood, I would say my brother also inspired me a lot through that, because he would draw some amazing drawing that where I picked as a young boy, inspired by the elders who were in front of me by that time.
In terms of what we are trying to do with our artwork, yes, it's a marble artwork. I prefer working in marble because marble is a stone from our land, from our country, and it is one of the best stones in the world. Africa is not really known for marble stone, so I'm trying to introduce it back and make it unique to Namibia. So that is the one thing. So we like to do work in art, in marble art. So the sculpture, what we are doing there is, in a way, we try to demonstrate the working together of various persons on one sculpture, independent from each other, and we see what the result is to demonstrate that Namibians can work across boundaries, across races, across languages and people on a single artwork and make it a public wealth thing. So in terms of COVID, it had also the idea that, you know, we can, each one of us is working on the sculpture on a different day, which means we are even time and space removed working on the same artwork, the same art piece. So there is no chance of a virus jumping over. How did we get over the COVID? The thing is, because we work as sculptors on a stone, we work pretty distant from each other. So already from the flying stones and so on, when we chisel, we have to work far apart from each other. And the other thing is, our art is not one of those, how do you call it, like a restaurant or a bar or so, which we can make a daily income from. Our income comes sporadic from finished pieces, artworks. So in terms of survival, we are not all that how do you call it, dependent on the COVID restrictions, because we carry on our work independent of whatever happens around us.